It's time now for another visit to the Cluttered Kitchen. Now, here's the king of the cramped workspace, Bob Whitmore.
Well, hi again, everybody. I'm all dressed up today because we're wanting to make one of my favorite recipes. You know, all of us love cookies. And it was a long time ago that I found out that I was diabetic and couldn't have a lot of sugar. So here's the magic today. We're going to make cookies out of cake mix. Don't think that's possible, huh? Well, it is. So look, let's get right down to work. Here's a package of sugar-free cake mix. Can you see it over there? All right. Pillsbury, one of the few companies that makes anything sugar-free. Let's get our as-of-yet unbroken glass bowl. And here's what we do. In the bowl, I do everything too quickly. In the bowl, we're going to pour the contents, or most of it, of the cake mix. Now we're going to need 3 eggs. And you know, when I picked up these eggs today, I could have made a car payment for what these... Now that was stupid. I put the eggshell almost in the cake mix and tried to throw... Boy, is expensive. What a waste. What a waste. All right, now, we're going to add to this just a little bit of cooking oil. Not a whole lot, but about a half a cup of cooking oil. Measure it out like that. All right, there we go. And then we'll try to put our blender together. I mean, our what am I talking about? The cake mix. Now be careful here. I used the wrong instrument. Now I got all this stuff here, and I'm wearing my best coat. I should have worn a raincoat. All right, let's leave it at that. Now let's hook up the mixer. And once again, I want to remind you, do not put these damn things in the mixer with it plugged in. You'll be sorry. All right. Okay. Now let's give this a go. One of the first things you'll realize in putting this together is it looks as though it needs more moisture, but it doesn't, because isn't this half the fun? Because we're going to make cookies out of this. Now, one of the great things of all time, I've got that egg all over the place. Better than having egg on your face. Let's get some good old cut-right wax paper. You know, kids today don't realize that before saran wrap and Tupperware, and all these Ziploc bags, all we had was this damn wax paper. All right, now let's get our hands wet here and put the what is going to be cookie dough out onto the wax paper. And again, you always want to leave about this much in the bowl so you can eat it later. Now, can you see? Ooh, I almost got a fly in that. What we're going to do is to squeeze this out and make a long, I don't know what you'd call it. I'm going to have all this eaten. We're going to make a long tube. Oh my God, I broke it. So let's get some more wax paper here. And we'll wrap this up. And we'll attempt to. I may have to start over here. This is my favorite dish. All right. Now, we're going to take this and put it on a cookie sheet. This is one of our clean ones here. And we're going to put this in the freezer. Hopefully this will all stiffen. I don't remember my mother making it this way. Look, I'll tell you what, let's have a message here from Waterman's Tuna. And we'll have a little time warp, and when we're back, maybe this thing will be better.
Buster Gutman, the swollen chef here, and every time I think of cooking without Waterman's Tuna, I feel very, very uncomfortable. That's why I keep a lot of cans around. Waterman's. You just might love it.
Well, welcome back, everybody. It's time to get into the freezer here and see what's happened. What we've tried to do is to get this piece of, I don't know what to call it. It was cake mix. We're trying to make cookies out of it. It busted out of the package. I'm just about ready to call this one a total loss. But let me get it unwrapped here. It's like a big piece of fish. Luckily, it smells bad. You know, the thing about this, I got to stop using wax paper because it sticks. It's awful. I have a feeling some of our cookies are going to have wax paper in them. There's just no way around this. Boy, you know, well, let's see what we can come up with. This is just a big gooey mess. Don't, as we always say, don't try this at home. Now I got my pan all wet. Now look, we're going to use some parchment paper. I discovered this stuff some time ago. It doesn't burn in the oven. So let's use a wet spoon, and we'll just take some of this dough and stick it right here. You know, I'm really disappointed. Oh, there's some paper. I had so much, wanted to surprise everybody by making this, and it's turned out to be a royal mess. Well, look, why don't we try this next year? This is Bob Whitmore.
Join Bob again right here on YouTube for another visit to the Cluttered Kitchen.
Tell them not to try that at home.
Don't try this at home. This program was rehearsed.